In a small town in India, there lived a young boy named Raghav. He was bright, talented, and full of dreams. From childhood, he loved drawing and painting. His room walls were covered with colorful sketches of nature, animals, and people. Everyone who visited his house admired his art. But as Raghav grew older, something started changing inside him. Instead of focusing on improving his art, he became obsessed with showing it off. Whenever he created a painting, the first thing he did was post it online with fancy captions like, "The next Picasso is here," or "No one can paint like me." At first, people liked and praised him. The likes, comments, and compliments became his source of happiness. But slowly, people started losing interest. His work became repetitive, his attitude arrogant, and his hunger for attention began overshadowing his talent. One day, Raghav's school announced an art competition, the biggest one in the district. The winner would get a scholarship to a famous art college. Raghav was confident he would win easily. He didn't practice much. He spent more time boasting to his friends, "I'm going to win this without even trying." On the day of the competition, hundreds of students gathered in the hall. Among them was a quiet boy named Arav, sitting in the corner, focused on his sketchpad. He didn't talk to anyone. He wasn't famous, and nobody even noticed him. After the ceremony, Raghav walked up to Arav and asked, "How did you make something so beautiful? I've been painting for years." Arav smiled gently and said, "I don't paint to impress people, Raghav. I paint because I love it. I don't show off my work. I let my work show me." Those words hit Raghav like thunder. For the first time, he realized how far he had drifted from his true purpose. He had been chasing attention, not art. He had been showing off instead of showing growth. That night, Raghav couldn't sleep. He looked at his old paintings, the ones he made as a child, full of emotion, honesty, and imagination. They weren't perfect, but they were real. He whispered to himself, "I want to find that Raghav again." From the next morning, Raghav changed completely. He stopped posting everything online. He began learning, practicing, and experimenting quietly. He studied new styles, observed nature, and spent hours perfecting his strokes. Months passed, and his art started transforming. But this time, he didn't announce it to the world. He let his silence speak. One day, his art teacher visited his home and saw his latest painting, a breathtaking image of a sunrise over a river, painted with such emotion that it looked almost alive. The teacher said, "Raghav, this is extraordinary. There's so much depth in your work now." Raghav smiled humbly and replied, "Thank you, sir. I just stopped painting for people's praise and started painting for myself." A year later, there was another national-level art exhibition. Both Raghav and Arav participated. This time, Raghav didn't boast or brag. He quietly worked, poured his heart into the canvas, and created something that came straight from his soul, a painting showing a bird breaking free from its cage. symbolizing freedom from ego and arrogance. When the results were announced, Raghav won the first prize. The crowd cheered, but Raghav didn't raise his arms in pride or shout in victory. He just smiled and looked up at the sky, whispering, "Thank you for teaching me humility." Later, when a journalist interviewed him and asked, "What's your secret to success?" Raghav simply said, "Never waste your energy showing off your talent. Use that energy to grow it. Let your success make the noise, not your mouth." True talent doesn't need to be shouted from the rooftops. It shines naturally through hard work, humility, and passion. The world notices those who stay focused and let their work speak for them. So, don't show off, improve yourself silently, and let your results do the talking.